Today's forecast calls for partly cloudy skies in New York City with a high near 72 and a low near 51. It's Wednesday, April 30th, and this is your Boroughs in Brief.
The next stop.
Affordable Housing Lottery chops paperwork pile for apartment applications. The following comes from The City and by Samantha Maldonado. Congratulations, you won the New York City Housing Lottery, but not so fast. Before you can move into an affordable apartment, you have to provide a mountain of paperwork to verify you're eligible. But now, that mountain may look less like the Rockies and more like the Catskills, as the City Department of Housing Preservation and Development is requiring applicants to provide fewer documents. The changes aim to make it easier and quicker for income-restricted, subsidized apartments to be rented and sold, both for the applicants and the landlords. Applicants with jobs must submit only a single month of pay stubs rather than as many as 6 in the previous process. Now, only applicants who are self-employed need to provide tax returns. Previously, applicants who had under $5,000 in assets were able to self-certify rather than provide bank statements, but now that ability is expanded for those who own under $51,600 in assets. Plus, those self-certifications, also called affidavits, no longer require a notary's signature. Read the rest of this story right now at thecity.nyc. And while you're there, sign up for The Scoop. You'll get the latest stories from the city delivered to your inbox each morning, and you can cancel anytime. Just head to thecity.nyc. According to new data, congestion pricing brings in $45 million in March. The following comes from New York One and Patrick Adcroft. Congestion pricing continues to be a moneymaker for the MTA. According to new numbers released by the MTA Monday, the tolling program brought in $45 million in net revenue in March. Starting on January 5th, when the fees first went into effect through March 31st, the new toll has brought in nearly $160 million in revenue, the MTA said. The MTA expects to collect approximately $500 million from the toll in its first year. The $9 congestion pricing fee is charged during daytime hours to enter Manhattan's central business district. The MTA plans to borrow against the money it makes from the toll to fund $15 billion in mass transit repairs and upgrades. The MTA also said the tolls are making good on another promise, reducing the number of cars entering the tolling zone. The transit agency said their data shows that, compared with March 2024, an average of about 82,000 fewer cars entered the central business district per day last month. Meanwhile, the state continues to battle the Trump administration over the future of the program. There's now a May 21st deadline from the federal government for the state to end congestion pricing. In a letter to New York Governor Kathy Hochul, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said New York risks losing federal funding and approvals for certain projects from the Federal Highway Administration if it doesn't comply with the federal government's demands. Hochul maintains that congestion pricing is legal and said cameras are staying on while the legal spat makes its way through the courts. That's all for now. My name is Imran Sheikh. Make sure to support and subscribe to your local New York news outlets like the ones you heard today.
The next stop.
Spoken Layer.